your main menu any way you want. Now, up until now, the most popular iPod has been the 10 gigabyte model. This has been the sweet spot at $399. We are lowering the cost of a 10 gigabyte iPod today to $299 for the new 10 gigabyte iPod. We have three models, the new 10, the new 15, and the new 30 gigabyte. 2,500 songs in your pocket on the 10, 3,700 on the 15, and 7,500 on the 30. The 15 and the 30 have the dock, the case, and the remote included. You can get these as accessories for the 10 if you want. And $299 for the 10, $399 for the 15, and $499 for the 20. When are these going to be available? They're going to be available this Friday across the U.S. Our whole channel is having some events this Friday, and they're going to be a large supply of them this Friday. And they will be available 1 week later internationally, May 9th. So, the new iPod, clearly the best way now to listen to music. So, let's move on to manage. iTunes. We've had incredible success with this. Over 20 million copies of iTunes has been distributed. And today we're on iTunes 3. But right now, we're introducing iTunes 4. iTunes 4 has got some cool new features in it. As you know, we support MP3 encoding and decoding, which is what a lot of people love to use. It's the most popular music format in the world. But we're also adding AAC encoding. And this is stuff that was pioneered by Dolby. It is actually the audio standard of the MPEG-4 format. Now, why are we adding AAC? We're adding AAC alongside MP3 because AAC simply sounds a lot better than MP3 at any given bit rate. Matter of fact, that we have built into Mac OS X. And Rendezvous allows computers to find each other over any IP network, whether it's an Ethernet or an airport wireless network, find each other with zero configuration. So without setting anything up, typing in any names, these computers can find each other. And now iTunes is taking full advantage of it so that you can access playlists on other Macs and play the songs by streaming them over the network onto your Mac. iTunes can now share playlists between Macs. DVD archiving. You can now save your songs fully encoded, write them out to a DVD. You can put about 1,000 songs on a DVD, so if you want to back up your music library, you can. And if you have album artwork, you can drag it into iTunes now. So, 4 new features, iTunes 4. I'd like to demo one of them, which is Rendezvous. So, I'm at home using iTunes, and let me go ahead and bring it up. And I can play a song if I want to. Now, my son Phil comes home, and Phil's got his new 12-inch PowerBook that I bought him. He's in college. And within a few seconds, now watch what happens. Within a few seconds, our computers found each other over airport wireless networking. And look at this. Here's Phil's playlist. When I click on it, it goes and gets all of his playlists. And here are his playlists. And I can pick favorites. I can go right into favorites. And I just click on a song as if it was in my own library. Now, how's it getting that music? It's not copying it, because that would be verboten. But we are streaming it. We are streaming it over the wireless networking from his iTunes to mine. Now let's say Phil decides he's got to run back to his dorm room. He takes his PowerBook, closes it, boom. Within a few seconds, the music and his playlist just go away. You know, but he needs a loan, so he comes back to talk to his dad, opens his, right? And within a few seconds, there's his Phil's PowerBook, and here we go. And I can pick something else if I want. Now, my nephew, Peter, comes over, and he's got his 12-inch PowerBook too, and he goes ahead and opens it up. And we'll see that in a few seconds, Peter's going to pop up there. All over airport wireless networking. There it is, right there, Peter's machine. Boom. It's getting his playlists. I can go to Up and Coming if I want to, and pick anything I'd like. Isn't this cool? All right. All right, well, these guys got to go back to school, so they'll go ahead and shut their power books, and we'll see this all go away. I don't retain any of the music on my computer, but I get all the enjoyment of listening to it when they're around. And so if you've got 3 Macs at your house, and you are tired of having to give your CDs to other people and this and that, you can just share all your music between yourselves as long as everybody's there on their computers. Stream it across your wireless network or whatever network you have using Rendezvous and iTunes 4. 0 configuration, no setup whatsoever. So iTunes 4, AAC, encoding and decoding, Rendezvous support, backup to DVD and album art, and we think that this is the best way to manage your music on the planet. Which brings us to acquire. Now, we acquire our music off CDs, right? We go down and buy a CD and we rip it. But we all know that starting in 1999, there was this phenomenon called Napster. It was shut down in 2001, but it demonstrated some things for us. It demonstrated that the internet was made for music delivery. And its offspring, Kazaa, is alive and well today, distributing lots of tracks. Now, there's a good side and a bad side to this. The good side is it offers users near instant gratification, at least as compared to going down to the record store, and again, shows that the internet was built for music delivery. But the downside is it's stealing. It is